Welcome back to Strength Cultures Podcast. We're joined today by a very special guest who I imagine is one of the few people who can claim the achievement of listening to every quantum lifting episode as well as every episode of Strength Cultures Podcast. None other than Jeremy Borzillo. Welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm a big quantum lifting listener back in the day.
For those who remember.
Me, Dally, a couple others in there as well. But yeah, I like the body. I don't know why Charles does every time I hear it's like
quantum lifting.
Yeah, I love the body. It was good.
It's just old. It's just old.
Like it's not obviously how this potty is, but it was very informational. And
it was what it was.
I listened to it a lot when I was like going through uni and stuff. Like as first interaction with like how the boys are and stuff, and
Yeah.
I really liked it. So it was good. Yeah, pleasure to be on. I want to thank you boys, Jamie as well. When he watches this, thank you very much for having me on. Yeah, it's a pleasure. This is really cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. So
This is your first time on it?
Yeah, I was behind the camera for Beck's potty.
You were doing the buttons.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then, that was the one where
Behind the
videos
scenes.
all time.
and everyone was like, "Oh, you just shit it like doing this stuff." I'm like, I don't know, man. Like the camera went down. Like, I don't know what to do.
You got called up literally last minute.
Because Dids was like, "Yeah, do you want to go on the potty? Sorry, do you want to help out? We'd really love it." I'm like, "Why not?" I'm around the corner anyway. So like,
Mate.
yeah, drove down and helped out the boys. So it was good. Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Thanks for having me on.
Lovely. So obviously, yeah, you've been in and around strength culture for quite some time now. I think one of Charlie's oldest clients, and obviously been around since the old gym. So yeah, it's cool to have you on the show, man.
Jasmine, Woodford.
Woodford, yeah.
Woodford brought you down.
And I remember, and it's like, I think with the oldest clients, it's me. Sorry, probably Danako is number one. Rakic and me. In terms of like Charles.
They're up there, 100%.
Longest serving clients.
Yeah,
The Trinity.
Pre-COVID clients.
Yes.
They're the long ones.
Pre-COVID clients. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think,
okay.
Aaron Val is pushing there, but he's not quite there yet. He was after COVID.
Keep working, Aaron.
He was after COVID, so yeah, I think you three are the pre.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't missed anyone there.
I think that
That'll be bad.
Oh no, Dinako, yeah,
I might be
Dinako.
Dan
No, he said
Selling or
Danako.
something. Maybe Dan Selling.
He's
or
not.
something.
He's not client anymore.
Oh, yeah,
so
true, yeah.
You guys are still standing.
That's what happens,
clients.
you know. People come, people go. Not Jeremy.
only the three of you remain.
Loyalty, baby.
Loyalty.
Man.
But yeah, you came in through Woodford.
Yeah.
He brought you down because I remember seeing some videos of you back Woodford, like got you squatting like 200 or something.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
They were those infamous videos of you getting G'd up. Like Woodford screaming at you, screaming at him. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know what the fuck was going on
Yeah.
during that time.
That was a bit the infamous videos. But then Woodford got to a point where he's like, "This isn't my domain anymore." Like just getting you strong.
Yeah.
Like I think these boys can handle it better. And you came across.
Yeah, it was literally like when he says he literally dragged me across here, I think he literally dragged me across here and he's like, well, it's the old place. And he's like, oh, got Charles is a really, good coach and knows what he's doing. And, you can get stronger off this one. Because I was training under Jay Ellis, who's another coach that used to be at Woodford. And I think it was just like I was getting stronger, but I think like my heart lies in powerlifting. Like I love powerlifting. I enjoy, I've done other shit obviously, but I really enjoy just getting strong and lifting heavy weights. So, yeah, I remember when I first met you and Jamie, and I was like, oh, I'm really nervous. And I was like, oh, hi Jamie, hi Charlie. I was like, I mean, he came into like, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Woodford upskill.
Yeah.
And you guys were there. I was like, oh, yeah, the chairs are here. And I was like, I was really just like nervous. Just like me in the first couple of years at Woodford. But
Now look, you basically got equity in this
yeah.
place.
Now I've got value on them.
But yeah, you came. What were the numbers you hit when you started at Woodford? Like, what were you doing when you stopped with Woodford or Jay Ellis? Where'd you finish up with your squat, bench, and dead? And then how much have you improved since you've been here for the last 7-8 years?
Yeah, 200 squat. It was when I first started, like a 100, 105 bench. I think Dead's was about 200, 210 as well.
Yep.
And now
what are they now?
Squat 270.
You did 260 for a triple too.
Yeah, I was
Not forget that.
fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know if we're going to overlay that.
That's not going to happen. That's not.
No, but it was that was a really fucking awesome set. I mean, with squatting, I think it's good. Just like it's something that I'm really good at, but I enjoy like pushing it hard, especially on like those harder sets. I think you just without sounding corny and cringe, like you find out who you are a little bit from those harder sets, and I think it's fun as well. Like it's I don't know, and just enjoy lifting heavy shit. And then benched 150. We've talked about in this body as well. It's a bit sketch, but
So let's discuss the 150.
Yeah,
from what I saw, you had the safeties too high.
Yeah, it was too high. Yeah,
and you
100%.
hit the safeties, which probably made it harder. But
Yeah.
you still pressed it. That's what happened.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and so I was like,
Safety first.
shout out to Pamper for that, safety first, 100%. But
Never takes a holiday.
Never take a holiday.
Never.
but like when I did it, so I did I think 140 for a double. I don't think it was a triple. And I was like, we'll sus 150. But it was a self handout, so I was literally by myself in the gym. And I was like, you know what? Let's fucking do this. And like I did it, and it was
No handouts in the jungle, mate.
Yeah,
Right.
so, yeah. Found out. Yeah, similar to Worlds, just like you was self handout yourself. But no, it was good. Yeah, I did that to 150, which is a pretty big PB.
Yep.
And then deadlift 252.
Yep.
So me having shorter arms and bit of a non-deadlifter build, a bit more of a squatty build. It's a bit harder for me to deadlift, but
You make up for it elsewhere.
yeah, make up for it as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been a really good journey, and I think it's just fun, just getting around training, and I think just training's helped me a lot, like self-confidence wise. Just when I first started Woodford, I was like, I came in as like a naive young coach coming out of uni, and I remember doing my interview with Jared Kay when I first started. It was just like, fuck, like I was getting used to everything. And then I remember Woody.
This was when you were doing the internship, yeah?
Yeah, and this is what Woody was like. I remember he went on like this big speech for like 20, 30 minutes.
In true
like,
Woody fashion.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, this is Jay. Because I obviously was a fan of Woody before, and I've sussed out a lot of his shit and really enjoy what he does. So that really got me G'd up, and then started just coaching more people, just getting around it more. And yeah, it's probably been the best thing for me personally, like in my life. Just it's where I met all you guys, met a lot of my friends in the industry as well, and just I think self-confidence wise just gets you a lot better. I think it's just been fun. Like it's just been a really fun journey. So yeah, and yeah, everything else like that.
And you got no really aspirations of slowing down at all? Or like, no, when I say slowing down, like obviously you've been powerlifting for 7-8 years now. You've done a little bit of some running stuff in there.
Yeah,
you ran a marathon in lockdown.
We did a little bit of that.
You did a
Some
5K
people don't know that. Jeremy's ran a marathon in the back streets of Keilor as well. Like
in
just
lockdown, and he ran a 5K in the car park.
I wish that Charlie was exaggerating, but
No,
Did you really run?
yeah, that was
so
5K
if
in the
anyone's
car
been to
park?
Strength Culture 2.0, there's a back alley that's maybe like 60 meters in length, and then
Holy
I get on
shit.
Strava and Jeremy's hit a 5K, and the map is
Oh
just
no, in the
up
that
and back.
alleyway there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember
back.
that.
So I can't even remember why the fuck I did. Okay, I'll say what do I call that? Neurodivergence.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it for sure.
When you did
fucked.
I don't think
Locked
I've
in.
asked you too much about that marathon, but that was in lockdown.
Yeah.
Had you trained for it?
Yeah.
You were with Jay Ellis was doing your
I was
running. Yeah.
running, and then it was pretty much running with Jay gave me like some stuff. So I was originally it was gonna be a half marathon. Then I did it, and he's like, "Oh, I might as well do a full marathon." And it was like that was when it was like obviously COVID and everything was shut down. So I was like, "Well, fuck it, why not just do it?" Because I've got nothing else really to do. So yeah, I just did it, and it took me, I think it was 6 hours, pretty like so running, but it's really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll do that, probably not soon, but like, yeah, it was really cool just to do some other shit. And I think it's especially during COVID when everyone pivoted, it was just fun just doing some other shit, and had a couple of friends come out and run with me as well, which was cool. And yeah, it was just it's a really good experience.
Yep.
I think it was fun just doing shit that I'm not normally good at. Because lifting for me is like pretty cruisy. Like it's like not hard to like get you up about lifting. Like running maybe a little bit more, but yeah, really fun. So, and it was also mentally just a bit draining. Like it was draining mentally, but it was, like once you get to those, like 34, 35K, it's like you hit the wall. It's everyone talks about, and you're like, I think the legs were just jelly, and I was like just thinking about just going home and just having something to eat, like just sitting on the couch and like. Well,
I'm not looking forward to that.
yeah, I know how you feeling heading up to it. Like
Me,
yeah.
I've dropped the expectations of time. My goal is just to complete it.
Yeah.
Because I did have this thing after. I was like, 4 hours. But that I've had a very interrupted couple months now with the running because of the Achilles. But we're back. We've got a little plan heading into the Vietnam holiday. Then when I get back, I think I've got 10 or 11 weeks. And then we'll just... I'm going to pretty much write my own program for that, just to map around. But if we can get up to some back end of the program, get up to some 50, 60K weeks, and get a couple 30, 32 long runs in there, we should be fine just to complete it. I just want to complete it. That's I don't really care about time. Kind of just want to enjoy it, complete it, even if it takes me 4 hours and 50 minutes or whatever. Just get it done.
It's first marathon as well. Like it's just going in there and just having a crack and just see what happens. Well, because I think it's like yourself. I think Connor might be doing Matthews might be doing one as well. Yeah,
I think he's doing the half.
The half. Okay. So it's
I'm feeling all right. I'll enjoy it. It'll be a good day, and doing it with like a few friends as well. My brother-in-law, Nico from Industria. Nice. So a few friends out there. My sister's doing the half, so it'll be fun. It'll just be a fun day. That's why I'm looking at it as it might not be fun when I'm 20K in, but the start will be fun, and the end when you achieve it will be fun.
Maybe get JG into it as well.
What are you doing though?
I just want to hang out with me.
We've been through this. Yeah.
I was good.
Are you doing the half?
No. I'm not doing anything.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah,
no.
Tess said that she might be able to get me a ticket, but
I
was going to say on that.
Do you want to do something this year in the running department?
I don't mind. Yeah, I'm looking to actually smack my 10K time, which was 42, and that was the first time I'd ever done a running event with Heavy Run Club. You were there as well.
Yeah, it was
like a few weeks ago.
You'd done it too.
No, he means
the first one we're all.
He means the first one we all did at the Nike one where you beat me by 2 seconds.
The 10K.
Rakic did the half.
I beat you by 2 seconds.
You beat me by 2 seconds.
See, he still dwells on it.
2 seconds. But we ran separately, didn't we?
But our times, this is
I've since beaten that 10K time, but
I actually haven't. I haven't tried. But
I didn't try. It was no. When I say I didn't try, I didn't try. It was like just
you hit it. You just happened to beat.
Yeah, one day on Beach Road, I was just pushing and I beat it. I shaved like a minute 15 off.
Yeah. Was this during the Ironman prep?
Bit before that. Probably back into last year, like maybe October.
Because I've noticed I was the quickest and the fittest I'd ever been.
Ironman
at that point, like holy shit!
During the Ironman prep,
coming back to running, like a little bit more involved now, I'm like, whoa! I was worlds different, and I didn't even realize it.
You're
like
heavier
I was running
now already,
4:45, 4:30 pace. Now trying to get to that, I'm like,
you'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah,
you'll get back there.
I'm sitting at like 4:50 right now.
You're heavier too. How heavy were you? Like
74.
And then what are you now?
I'm 78.
Yes, you're 4 kilos.
4 kilos isn't nothing. Yeah.
You just got to adapt to running at that body weight now.
Yeah.
I've been. That's one thing. I don't know. You said 10. No, you said 10K. I want to focus. I want to focus on that after the marathon. I want to really improve my 5 and 10K. Like I want to spend some time doing that stuff and because I haven't had a chance to do that because of the Ironman, because of the Achilles, because of other goals. I haven't really been able to go, all right, I want to run 3 times a week and really improve 5 and 10K time, like that mid distance sort of stuff. But yeah,
be a good challenge as well, especially like the 5, 10K. It's like it's short enough, but it's not too not too long to where it's like
it's not too long where it's
training as well. Like it's
I think it's a lot more
efficient.
Practical to make it work alongside other things because like 100%. I'm hitting 2 runs a week, total of like currently sub 12Ks a week or something, maybe 13, 14Ks, and like just thinking back to doing like the half marathon prep. I'm like, man, like how was I? Like it just like obviously when you're in it you build up and it's all right, but the thought of doing that now I'm like, wow, fuck. It's just timing as well. Like I can out of nowhere just randomly like squeeze in a 30-minute run just without planning it. Whereas those longer ones you've really got to like lock in your schedule and you can't just
I think
you can't fit in a 90-minute run just random.
The main thing is that the long sessions and that was what I found with the half Ironman. You just got to be those have to be very accounted for because an hour session you can kind of just do on a weeknight very easily. That 45 to an hour you can bang that in somewhere, but it's those 90 minutes, 2 hours like when we were doing 3-hour rides. That's a Saturday morning job. That's not getting fitted in anywhere else because I was trying to do it on a Friday afternoon.
Never
and I was like, nah, dramas. And then, not happening. After you've worked and done shit and it gets to 3 o'clock and you go, I got to sit on the bike for 2.5 hours now. That's get up Saturday morning, 7 a.m, get it done. So Jasmine, your next comp, we got August ESS, August 9th.
Is that a Saturday or a Sunday?
That's a Saturday.
Good.
All right, we might have to work out some sort of shift situation so I can be there.
Yeah, that's oh, no, I want to be there too.
Shut down the gym.
Deuce,
Sorry, guys. Gym's shut down.
August
Jamie,
9th.
you're hearing this now.
Nah, Deuce, August 9th. You're
Deuce.
working my shift. So you're going to be there for Jeremy.
Deuce will probably tell you to get fucked because she wants to be there. I can already.
All right, we'll work some things out.
Cool,
We'll pull some strings.
I remember the first comp I ever watched of Jez's was...
He might be in the afternoon.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
All right, this could work.
He
Yeah,
could
but it's
be.
also in Deer Park. Like,
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a drive.
The first comp I ever saw you at was the finger guns one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And you did the salute to whoever
Oh,
it was
Synergy.
up there in the
Synergy, yeah,
sky.
that's it.
Synergy.
Synergy
Yeah.
strength.
That was when yeah, that was
Synergy.
that
Synergy.
was
Peninsula Barbell. The one
Yeah.
we did down
Yeah, I
there.
wasn't there.
yeah, it was
winner,
Dally handling. Yeah. That was when I think you were in Europe.
I was in Europe.
Were you?
You've done a couple comps because you pick these very obscure comps. They're like, I'm doing one in Tasmania. I'm like, I'm not coming to that one. And then, you must have done it while I was away or something.
Yeah, it was I think it was while you were getting married. I think I might have been.
Oh, no, it was the year before. It
Year
was,
before.
Oh, sorry,
no,
year
it was,
before,
it was
yeah,
like
okay,
July. You would have been
Yeah,
in
I would've
Europe.
been away.
Yeah.
Was it last year you were on a world tour of just fucking
That
doing
was
comps?
We had
Comps
4
and
comps
gyms?
last year, yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's just a joke about how I'm always peaking, and that was fucking. I'm always peaking. It's like Jez got a comp on fucking May. It's like crazy. 6 weeks he's got another comp on, crazy. Like I think I've annoyed Charles with that as well.
No, you didn't annoy me. I don't care. You're the type of person though that I would not let, but you do that because I know. No, because your
No, there's
expectations.
a good point. There's a good point
Yeah.
here.
Your
Like,
expectations are not like I'm going to get significantly stronger.
Yeah.
Or you're also perfectly fine knowing that potentially strength might go backwards
Yeah.
or whatever. You're too overreached or whatever in that period. You're well aware of that.
100%. Yeah.
'Cause
Whereas I wouldn't
the difference
recommend
is
that.
with some people, if they did what Jeremy has done at times, maybe it wouldn't be the best way to see that kind of progress comp to comp. And then understandably, people would be disappointed with their results. And then obviously as a coach, you've got to manage that. Whereas if Jeremy does a comp 6 weeks after another comp and doesn't go well, he'll be like,
Whatever.
she'll
It
be
is what
right,
it
mate.
is.
Back to work.
Well, I don't really care. I don't know. Like I think with powerlifting, like I'm not someone that like I know I'm not going to be like I don't know the best of the best, but I can also get better for myself. So I think what's been good coaching with Charles, just like it's a lot of like us chatting about shit, but it's sort of give me a bit more free reign on stuff. Like knowing, like I've been around for a decent amount of years. Like like okay, is it gonna be beneficial? Probably not, but it's just I don't know. Like the one in Tassie was just vibes. Like I just go down to
Vibes
see
are important. Like
Yeah,
vibes.
and I was like it was with friends, and I'm like, fuck, I've got like Tassie, and then I've got strength culture the week after. I'm like, well, Tassie's gonna be a bit undershot, obviously, and like just chill and just enjoy time with friends. And then culture's the one where it was going to push a bit more. So like, I think it's for me, it's really enjoyable. And that's why I love powerlifting. It's just so much fun, and the fact that I can do it with all my mates and someone like I've come from a sport background as well, like footy, basketball, different stuff like that. It's good, just fucking just shifting heavy tin and just. I don't know, just making new friends and just lifting weights. But
And I think the key point as well, from a like progression standpoint, is you say you don't care, but you do. Like, the difference is you don't care in the short term. You don't mind what happens in the next 2-3 months.
Yeah,
Your eyes is
100%.
on the long term, and if you know that if you just keep showing up and doing the thing, you'll make progress. Whereas I think people can sometimes get too caught up in what's happening right now, and am I always making progress at every single time, and that can make them feel like things aren't going right, and then they fall off. Whereas you just keep showing up, and then, surprise, you get stronger.
That is
like-
Jez though. I've been in bed and I've seen his stories, and this guy's in Derrimut gym like on a Sunday night.
I got to get a life. It's got to meet more chicks, man. Shit, man. Nah, that's
That's your new job. Get Jeremy a life.
No more Sunday. Maybe Charlie's got
I got to
to.
cap him. No Sundays. Training Monday to Saturday only. Sunday, you got to get a
it's
life.
good there because it's cheap as well, but it's also like
You need to program it. Go to a bar or something.
Have
I reckon program.
you got a membership there, man?
I stopped my direct debits, but I'm gonna probably get on.
You just pay the bulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak in the 150. No, sorry, the 140. 150.
saw that again.
Yeah. I want to
Top
try and
it
sneak
up.
that in.
It's too hard not to top up.
Yeah, you're still training at Durham,
Yeah, I still remember. Yeah, because we topped it up. Topped it up. We got back from Europe last year, topped it up for another 18 months. So I've had like 30 what's that? 12 months, 18 months, like 30 months. Yeah. And then if it's $150, we'll just top it up again.
I think like as well as there, you just go in. It's just like you're not like obviously in the gym and different stuff. Sorry, not in the gym where you're coaching and stuff. So you're just normal, just training. And I think it's good because you don't have to worry. Like I obviously love making friends, but you just get in, just do your shit. And it's like if you see some people, you see some people.
Yeah.
You just like it just gets you away from shit, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think sometimes, especially like you guys work in the gym as well, like I like working. Sorry, I like training at work, but I think sometimes it can be, especially if you've been there for ages. It's like fuck. It's like you just want to like
Get a separation.
Yeah, exactly. Need time just for yourself as well, which is the reason why I go there as well. And it's obviously the joke of like, just been the fucking all these different gyms. And I had like 25 different gyms this week. But it's just like for me mentally, it's a lot better. I just enjoy doing that. But yeah, Dermot, just bunch of mutts.
Bunch of mutts getting after it.
Yeah, bunch of mutts
it is good. I still like Dermot. It's got its purpose. It's can get busy in the peak times and whatnot, so can be a little bit. Yeah, you just got to navigate that sometimes, especially like if you're on a program trying to get your movements in. But yeah, it's good. And for how cheap it is, I just keep talking. And even if I honestly use it 2-3 times a month, it still is worth what you're paying. So it's perfect. It's a great option to have. I also like that you can use any one because I do alternate between Oakley and Frankston because Oakley is like right near my family and I'd like drop in to see my grandparents. They're right near there too, so I do that sometimes. Then Frankston's close to my joint, so it's good to have those options.
Yeah, so wait, it's 150 for the year and you get access to all their gyms?
The current thing is, sometimes the offers are only like top-ups though, so if you're already a member. But yeah, the first one I ever paid was like $199 plus the joining fee, so it was like $270 or whatever for 12 months. Then I paid another 18-month top-up. Deuce and I can't remember, and it might have been a similar-ish couple $100 or whatever.
I think it's been too long since we've done a Dermot ad read. So the people at Dermot, if anyone knows anyone at Dermot, just remember.
But I am going to say this
Charles
to then counteract it. I do often find myself like Friday afternoons. I come here to train, because it's quiet. I can set up my shit like now, especially that I'm on a program. Set up my stuff the way I want. You're just not getting that at Dermot, and those gyms like that. So there are. Great, but it's that cheap that you can have it as another. You can literally buy it like what Jeremy does. Have it as an option, buy it because it's so cheap, and then have your other gym. So you got a couple gyms to train at. So are you a member at Arv?
Yeah, Arvia and 3 points. So we'll see how
Jeremy
and Dermot.
So
it wasn't long ago he was still a member here.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. 12 months. That was
about 12 months.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
12
months. It's been a while since he stopped because you live on the other side of town.
Yeah.
It is. To be honest, I was impressed with how long it made sense when you were working at Woodford. You pop in here, but once you stop working at Woodford, like you're living in Essendon, other side of town.
Kilo away.
So other side of town. To come out here, like the fact that you still were for so long is impressive in itself.
Vibes, and just friends. Like I've met a lot of Did's been one of my closest mates. Met through here, so it's like
bridal party.
Bridal party,
bridal party, mate. Bridal party.
Remember there was one time? I think it was at Nick's house. So it's his
father-in-law.
And this lady asked, how do you know Did? So I'm like, I train with him, all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, and I was in his bridal party, and she's like, okay.
Let him know. Let him know.
So yeah, just fucking
you let him know.
Close mates.
You know where we met? We met so similar to Charlie. I knew the character that was Jeremy Borzillo Borgie on the Woodford Stories circa 2017 to 2019, and then obviously heard that Woodford had brought you over to get coached by Charlie, and then Culture 1.0, we both parked at the same time.
I remember,
We'd never met before. We both gave each other like, hey, I know, you know me sort of thing. Who was to know what would flourish from there? But I must say, for some of the uninitiated who maybe have only met Jeremy over the last few years, you were, I feel like, quieter back then.
Oh, yeah.
And a little bit more on your shell. But I do feel like over the years you've really... come into your own and come at it, blossoms. Under Charlie's tutelage, you've just blossomed into a big, beautiful flower.
I think like when I first started, it was like literally just go into Woodford and was just trying to just get reps in. But even just like, I think Woody's been one of the best to just give me just jobs to do, but just like getting me just confidence up. Like I think when I first started, I was like just really just anxious, but I was anxious, but also just I was really in my shell and just like I think it was just the slow self confidence, which has been weird because I've been like I'd worked at a couple of different places, so not in the fitness industry, just different stuff. But I think I just wasn't enjoying. This is like I don't know, a bit going deeper, but like just not enjoying life. And I think it was fun just going to Woodford and actually like having a purpose. I think it's like a big thing for me. It's just like, what's my purpose? Like, what am I doing? Like, where am I going? Which is a bit like that at the moment. But it was really cool for me to just go there and just like, meet all so the coaches there, friends there, meet all you guys. And it like made me be a bit more confident as well. Because when I first start meeting people, I'm very like just, maybe not trying to say standoffish, but I'm a bit more chill. Like I don't like to say too much. And then when I know someone a bit more, it's like a bit more relaxed, and I just open up a bit more.
And then we can't shut you up.
Yeah, and I just don't shut the fuck up.
Pandora's box.
And then it's like you got to calm down. I'm like, all right,
got to muzzle him.
They've tried, man. They've tried. But it's when I first started at 1.0, like it was like Dids, Andy, Vlad, or Elise. There's a couple others in there.
Some of the OGs.
Yeah, some of the OGs. And they were really cool and just, came into like just feeling a lot better about myself. And that's when I started powerlifting with Charles. I think the first year was just like, just me getting used to just lifting it, like just lifting RPE wise. And I think like, sort of did some things that I was like, I'd, send lifts, or just like, I don't think I could be as good of a client as I could have been. Like I think I was a bit more like just as normal beginner, but like normal lifters are when they first start. You're just a fucking idiot. Like when I first started, I was like,
overshooter.
Which it's like me and a couple others down there as well, probably the same. But it was really good, and just became more confident. And I think when I kept on coaching at Woodford, met a lot of really good friends, and training a culture is just like you just meet a lot of different people. And there'd be a bunch of us on Monday that would train together here. We'd say, we're all unemployed because obviously we're working in the afternoons, but we're like, we're all unemployed because we're like here at fucking 12 o'clock on a Monday training for 2 hours, 3 hours. But it was really enjoyable. And it's a lot different now, but I think Woody, back to the point there, I think Woody was the best at just getting the most out of me and just making me because it helped me in my personal life as well. So it became a lot better just with chatting to people, and I think I had experiences where I just was more open and just with being myself, and it's not like I have to be like other people. Just like I'm a fucking just random guy. Like I'm just silly. Like I just say a lot of dumb shit, but I think it's good because that's just who I am, and I think it was really cool. It was really cool. So and then just came into culture and just had some fun.
And obviously Woody, time and time again has spoken very highly of you, and obviously your role through the years at my microphone. Fuck's sake.
Well, maybe take us through you starting as a coach and with Woody and your journey there, because I know I feel like Woody at the start he was like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And you just stuck around and you just kept showing up, and like eventually he hired you, and then so tell us about your journey starting from literally not being a coach to becoming a coach and being hired at Woodford's.
So not when I first started, it was like the last internship that they did, and it's like, all right, you're gonna do this role, all that sort of stuff. Got interviewed for it, and when I first started, it was literally like, you're gonna come in 2 to 3 days a week or something like that. So already it's like going out of my way to travel an hour, which was like, I understood, okay, that's going to be a big commitment as well, which I think a lot of people sort of didn't understand. But also like, I didn't have much on in terms of like I had a job as well, but I can make time for it as well. And it's something that I wanted to do. Like at that time it was coaching athletes, like that's what I wanted to do. And now obviously it's different, but it was like, all right, coaching athletes, I've just got to get the reps in. I've just got to like just immerse myself with Woody, who's someone like I really respect, but it's also like he just had a lot of different athletes coming in. So like I was early mornings, late nights, I'd drive up and back. So a lot of potties being consumed, which was good. But I think it's like just the travel was a lot, and I think I had a couple of friends where it's like, oh, are you sure about this? Like, being a coach and different stuff, and because I remember I was like an intern for a long time, and it's like, oh, I really want to like just get better at this, and I really just want to make this a career. So yeah, I did that, and over time just started getting more people in, and just started, believe myself more, just different athletes, whether it be footy, soccer, basketball, different things like that, and just did the culture mentorship, obviously did Woody's mentorship, a couple other things as well, and actually became better as a coach, and then led me into obviously like this, and I think that's where the culture just made me realize that powerlifting is for me. I don't think like I don't mind strength conditioning. Like I still coach a couple of people that are strength conditioning. Sorry, that more like not powerlifters, just like
athletic.
Just want to like just train hard and just not worry about like SBD. But I think for me, it's like SBD was one of my passions, and I think where I also became a better coach was going to powerlifting comps, and like I remember when you were doing like Pro Raw, Charles, and went to go. Just load weights on there. I remember just like all of us down there as well, and it was good for me because like I found out, okay, that's what I want to do, and that's where I want to be. And I sort of had that a bit at Woodford, where I was like, just like strength was the main thing for me, and like it wasn't too much on the conditioning side of it and different things like that. Like I still had stuff in there, but it's like the guys that I work with, like Krista Kreis, he was like a lot more into like, S&C, where he works, I think, at a school now. And whereas for me, it was like the opposite. I'm like, nah, I just want to like just get people stronger, and powerlifting's fucking mad. So, so I did all that, and and that was a big conversation I had with Woody 2 years ago, sorry. And when I left, I'm like, oh, well, this is what I want to do, and that was when I got the job at the Strength Fortress, so out in Maidstone, so near where I live, which is really good. So it's not too bad for me. But it's also like working with JP, Billy, Josh. They just, I think for me it was a lot better because they've all been involved in powerlifting for fucking ages, like JP and Josh especially, and also Billy, like they've done, reffing, just been to high level comps, have coached so many people, and I was really lucky that I got that job, but it just made me just want to just coach powerlifters, and just it's just something that I really enjoy, and I think it's beneficial in terms of how my journey was going. It's also how people in their journey go. Like we've had a lot of people at Fortress who, when they first start, they're like me, they're timid, they're just haven't done any training before, but they're just not enjoying, I guess, life at the minute. But it's just they want to just get something that makes them feel good. And I think for me, that's something that's really been beneficial for me in coaching. It's like, obviously I love getting people strong, and we love fucking heavy lifters, but I think it's more the mental and social side of it as well. So that's like also made me become a better coach as well, just dealing with different people and understanding, right, what's your purpose? Like what are you going into and different stuff. So yeah, and that's how I became a better coach and different stuff. And obviously I've still got a long way to go like in coaching, but I think for me in powerlifting, it's just been really fun. And yeah, see all you boys obviously at the comps and stuff, and came down to team champs last week, which was cool. But different connections.
And then with your own lifting, what do you want to, like, what does the next 5 years look like for you?
Oh.
Comp wise, like you want to, nationals, things like that. Are they things that you aspire to potentially get to?
I think nationals would be good, but I don't know how. I think the nationals might be a little bit harder, but I think that's still going to be like a bit of
harder in like to make it, or
maybe to make it. Like I think like the standard in APA compared to like USAPL is just a lot more. So I think it'd just be fun just to have a crack and to see how, like for me it's like personal goals. Like I think if I could squat 300, bench 160, 170, and then deadlift 260, that'd be pretty cool.
I think if you're squatting 300, you're going to get to nationals. I think if you're squatting 280, you're probably going to get to nationals.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
We get to nationals, so
we'll chat to some people.
Yeah,
but that'd be some really good goals as well. And just I was talking to the dudes in JG over the last couple of days. I think just becoming a better, just putting myself out there more. Like obviously I'll put myself out there in terms of lifting, but just more informational content and just educational shit, and just being a bit more on that end rather than just like, post my lifting and just dumb shit, which I think is pretty, like, I find funny, but it's also like, there's some times where it's like, all right, we'll probably get more clients doing stuff.
Well, because you want to do some online coaching.
Yeah, I want to do some online
next
coaching.
step.
Yeah, and we're like having a lot of chats about that as well. I think online coaching would be a good path to go down as well. Because I do
Powerlifting.
Yeah,
powerlifting online coaching.
Powerlifting online coaching, yeah, because I do a lot of face-to-face as well, but I think online coaching powerlifting-wise would be fucking awesome. And, yeah, it'd be a really good path because I've got a lot of friends that do that as well. So, yeah, it'd be cool. We'll just keep on going towards it.
Lovely.
Keep on going.
Lovely. And for your comp coming up, August, which we may all be there, we're still up for
August 9.
debate. August 9th. What are we hitting? What's the goal? It's been a bit of time since you've competed. So
yeah, it's a bit of time, and it's also been the last couple of weeks have been pretty fucked, just sick and whatnot. But hopefully we can get some PBs on comps, so maybe a 280, 290 squat. Bench, hopefully, bench 145 last comp, maybe 150. But we'll see how we go. That might be a little bit hard to get. And then deads, hopefully we get a bit more in total, like 255, 260, something like that. But so I was gunning for 700 total, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, that'd be some really good goals.
I had you within my reach, Jeremy. Now you're
I don't know.
you're creating some space. I've got some work to do.
You gotta come back with that. I think it's also like we're a different weight classes.
No, it doesn't matter. No jungles weight classes.
A bit different.
No jungles and weight classes.
No weight class jungles.
Weight classes, yeah.
That was the one.
But we'll see how everything goes, which is good. So, yeah.
Mad. Reckon they'll do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy to finish up, yeah.
Thank you for listening along. I keep fucking this thing, man. Yeah. If you're interested in online coaching with Jeremy, this is me commanding him to get that sorted out.
Set up systems.
Keep an eye out.
Where can they find you?
So Instagram, was it J Hole Borzillo or J Borzillo, something like that? I'll put up the stuff in the notes.
All right, Jeremy, this is some feedback. Step one of...
If I can't remember my Instagram, hang on, I'm going to suck it
Instagram. Come on. All right.
He's that guy in the background of all training videos
of
that's
anyone
just shouting at
in
you.
Melbourne. You'll find him. Jeremy's about to
at J Hole Borzillo, sorry.
At J Hole Borzillo, lovely. And there will be some information about Jeremy's online coaching in his bio.
Yeah.
Won't there?
100%, yeah, we're going to start doing it. And I'll say this to finish off. Really appreciate you boys having me on. Means a lot. As I said, thanks to Jamie before. And thank you very much.
Perfect. We'll leave it there. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.
Cheers.